You and I have a very odd relationship, and I want to clue the listeners in. I want to say I met you in, was it 95, 96?
2002.
You're way off.
Who am I thinking of? Who am I thinking of?
You're looking at me? I didn't know you then.
I must have known
Bill
someone
Clinton?
else. I thought I knew you a lot longer than that.
No, a bunch of the Chicago writers had come to your late night show back in the 90s, but I'd never even been to New York till 2002.
You first arrived in New York City in 2002.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't do any research for this.
No, he did.
You are... Which guy is he?
That's Jack McBrayer.
Oh, Jack McBrayer. Jack.
I just said it.
A lot of people say they're Jack McBrayer.
Who?
This guy, Jack McBrayer.
Well, touche.
I've known you since, let's say, 2002. You come to New York, and I've known you, still a long time. Not as long as I thought I knew you.
No.
I really thought I knew you since 95, but that's clearly someone else I'm thinking of. But that's a long time.
Uh-huh.
And I don't think, and I'm being honest here, that you and I have ever had a long, real conversation.
You might be right. Yeah.
Now, what do you think the problem is?
You.
Yeah, it's not him.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, hold on. Let's get to something straight. First of all, I'll describe what I do, which is
Abuse.
Hold on. Let me get to this particular type of abuse because it's important to be clear. Jack, I always I go into shtick where you are the country rube and I am the cruel city slicker, and we've been doing this since I met you, and you've been to my house many times. Yes.
Invited.
Yeah, I know. I know. And we've spent hours and hours together. I'm never real. And part of the problem, and I just want to say this to Matt and Sona, is that he is so good at playing his part. Yes. You always go into, sir, I did. Well, please, sir, you are wrong, sir. And that keeps me going. You have to admit that you...
That's victim blaming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is victim blaming.
Oh, that's your contribution to that argument?
Jesus.
That is victim blaming. I don't know what law school you went to. Repeat with emphasis law. I have to tell you. Excuse me?
No, they said, ugh.
Thank you.
And I agree.
He repeated with emphasis.
There you go.
So we've known each other a long time, and this is the kind of stuff that we do.
It's fun.
And I ran into mutual friend, Mr. John Hamm, just the other day. And what did we talk about? You.
Me.
Yes, about the time you came backstage at one of my shows.
Yes.
And I had a guitar strapped on, and I was doing my, well, it's Jack McBrayer shtick. And you were saying, sir, please, sir, no, sir. And then I started to play Dueling Banjos theme, ding-ding-ding-ding-ding on the guitar, and you started to clog dance against your will. John Hamm was chuckling about that memory. And I remember that because it showed up in a documentary, a critic acting as for the New York Times saying, this is terrible, Conan. His cruel side came out, and he forced Jack to dance by playing as if you have no control over what you do when someone plays Dueling Banjos. But that has been our dynamic, yes?
I don't know. I did feel bullied then.
Oh, here it is.
But listen, I don't.
Nice.
I am
Not
here to have a.
all.
I'm here to try and have a real conversation with you.
Yes.
Get to the real Jack McBrayer, not any of our old shenanigans where I role play. So let's go through. I do have research on the real you. That's true. I do. You were born in Corn Cob, Georgia.
Okay.
Jesus.
Thank you for having me. This was a lot of fun.
Your father is a tractor.
My
says
father's
here.
a tractor.
Yeah.
Like an
Your
inanimate
mother is
tractor.
a corn silo.
None of this.
When you first came to the big city, it was on that bus.
That bus?
And you had a cardboard suitcase. When you
would be-
disembarked in New York, did you or did you not step off the bus and go, "Garsh, they sure made these buildings real tall"?
Where did you research this?
You called an elevator a moving room for 6 years.
Wow. Wow. And I
They
did find
changed
my
all
way
the
out.
furniture around between the time I got on and I got off.
No.
It's completely different.
Sir.
Is this true?
None of this is true.
There.
Cardboard suitcase? That's a box.
I think I have the facts on my side.
I don't
You
know.
refused to go on 30 Rock for a while because you were afraid those cameras would capture your spirit.
Nah.
True or false?
Way false. Extremely false.
You said to Tina Fey, and this is a quote, "I'm going to want my spirit back."
No. The opposite. No. No. I'm a.
The car that you drove here in is made of husks that were woven together. True or false?
Very false. There's not a corn cob car.
Hey, I'm just going to make a sort of symbolic button, and if anytime you press that, you can tag out, and I'll just go to town on
Someone
it.
here.
Oh,
explodes.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm real scared.
Yeah.
If at any,
I'm just going to get brutal, so that's just
Yeah.
there if you need it, okay?
if at any point the baby lamb gets scared of the tiger, he's going to tap out, and the wounded black-capped chickadee is going to leave its nest and come after me.
Unbelievable.